no namae wa Glenn des.
Watashi no namae wa Angeline desu.
Watashi no namae wa Tisi desu.
And welcome to
Japan!
Japan, or the land of the rising sun, is the home of over 125,816,000 people as of 2022. It is situated in the Northwest Pacific Ocean, just a neighboring country of ours. It is no longer a surprise that Japan is a famous country, which is, I know for sure, included in many, if not everyone's bucket list, including mine, right? We could tell you about many things about Japan. But don't you worry, we have something for you. Presenting our Japan photo collage. As you can see, these are the compilation of photographs that represents Japan. First, the Japanese flag is made up of a red circle that symbolizes the sun against a white background. It is known as the Hinamaru in Japan, meaning circle of the sun. Because Japan lies at the far west of the Pacific Ocean, the sun rises spectacularly over the sea to the east. Fun fact, Japan is known for its natural sights like cherry blossom and Mount Fuji. Did you know about it? We included it in our photo collage. The cherry blossom, or sakura, is Japan's unofficial national flower. It has been celebrated for many centuries and holds a prominent position in Japanese culture. There are dozens of cherry trees varieties in Japan, most of which bloom for just a few days in the season of spring. The seasonal spectacle is celebrated with hanami, or cherry blossom viewing parties under the trees. Wonderful, right? Additionally, rising to 12,388 feet, Mountain Fuji is the tallest mountain in Japan and is known for its graceful conical form. It is the country's sacred symbol, and temples and shrines are located around it or on the volcano itself.
In the field of literature, I know for sure, you heard the manga series, right? Naruto, Kuroko no Basket, or you name it. These are the example of manga or comic or graphic novels originating from Japan. The word manga, when translated directly, means whimsical drawings. Manga are typically comic book as the West understand them. Rather, they represent classical pieces of Japanese culture and history. The Tale of Genji is the classic work of Japan literature written in the early 11th century by the noblewoman and lady-in-waiting Murasaki Shikibu. The original manuscript created around the peak of Heian period no longer exists. It was an important book at the time because it was the first novel ever written, was the popular among the Heian court. The fact that the emperor read it and only added to its popularity and significance at the time.
The next photo we have is the traditional dress of Japan, which is the kimono, that literally means clothing. Kimonos, which are generally made of silk, have large sleeves and reach from the shoulders all the way down to the heels. They are tied with a wide belt called an ubi. Furthermore, according to the government of Japan, 69% of the population practices Shinto, 66.7% practice Buddhism, and the remaining percentage corresponds to the other religious practices. Shinto means the way of the gods. Shintoism is an ancient religion of Japan. It started at least as long ago as 1000 BCE but is still practiced today by at least 5 million people. The followers of Shintoism believe that a spiritual power exists in the natural world. On the other hand, Buddhism is one of the world's largest religions and originated 2,500 years ago in India. Buddhism believes that the human life is one of the suffering, and that meditation, spiritual and physical labor, and good behavior as the ways to achieve enlightenment or nirvana. Based on a series of original teaching attributed to Gautama Buddha.
That's all from us. See you in Japan!